But anyway, while he was gone, I was working with this group called the Versatiles, and I knew them from Motown. I spent 2 years at Motown, wrote 45 songs. Actually had a song that came out on a Supremes record. It was a Christmas record called Merry Christmas from the Supremes. I mean, that's a great title, you know? And the song I wrote was called A Christmas Tree, and that's a great title, too. I can even remember a little bit of that song. Oh, my Christmas tree isn't very big. In fact, it's kinda small. And it kind of tapered off from there. But those days are behind me now. Greater things lie ahead. And I'm working with the Versatiles. And so while Johnny's out of town, we made some changes, you know. And the first thing we did, we said, let's get rid of the Versatiles. Where is that? That's yesterday. Okay, let's call you the Fifth Dimension. Yeah! And I started putting some of my songs, some of them were pretty odd, and I started putting them in the lineup, the rehearsal lineup. And Johnny came back, and I thought, I'm going to get fired. I am definitely going to get fired. I've changed the group's name. I've written this song, Up and Away. And by the way, this Up and Away was about balloons. Balloons. It wasn't Bob Dylan. It was about balloons. And so he was really happy about it, and he decided, we'll call the album Up and Away. And they put out a couple of singles that didn't really go anywhere, and finally got down to my part of the totem pole and said, okay, well, let's put out Webb's song and see what happens. Well, Up and Away just went up the charts, you know, like a rocket in the vernacular of a record business. It was a hot single, and it was going really, really well. And one day, my manager called me, and he said, Jimmy, I got some bad news for you. And I said, bad news? Are you kidding me? There is no such thing as bad news. He said, well, I may have something for you here. I said, well, what's going on? He said, well, you know, KOMA. I said, yeah, KOMA, Coma in Oklahoma. Yeah, I know it. I grew up listening to it. He said, well, they're going off the record. And I said, what do you mean? Well, he said, it's a little worse than that. He said, they announced today that they're not going to play the record anymore. And now listen, it's one thing when a radio station won't play your record, but it's another thing when they announce that they won't play your record. And I said, well, I don't get it. What could it possibly be? And he said, Jimmy, in a word, they think it's about drugs. Yes.